Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me for another episode of The Wrestle Show. I decided since WrestleMania 35 is now in the books that I would make a list of the 5 things that I enjoyed about WrestleMania, and then another list will be coming later of the 5 things that I did not enjoy about WrestleMania 35. So here's my list of the 5 things I enjoyed about WrestleMania 35. And before we get started, hit that subscribe button and that little bell down below so you don't miss anything from The Wrestle Show here. And let's get right on to it. Number 5, John Cena. John Cena came out and interrupted Elias, which I thought was fun, of course, because I've enjoyed watching Elias get interrupted. It's been a running gag for a long time. And last night, right after he basically told the crowd to sit down, shut up, and all that stuff, his normal thing, out came John Cena. Not just John Cena that we've known over the last 10 years, but the John Cena many of us know from back in 2002, 2003, and that time frame. He came out as a doctor of thugonomics, and I thought that was awesome. Not only did he come out there and basically rip Elias apart, it was fun to watch, and it was a character that I've enjoyed watching in the past, and I really find the character John Cena has been as a bit stale and a bit boring. And you never knew what John Cena, as the Doctor of Thugonomics, was going to say when he came out to that ring. And last night was no different. It was fun. It was entertaining. And that is my number 5. Number 4 would be Triple H and Triple H's entrance. At the start of his entrance, you see, this kind of barren wasteland and these people racing, or one guy trying to get away from 2 people in 2 other vehicles. They end up wrecking, and off he goes, trying to get away from him. And a panel opens in the Titantron, and out Triple H comes on the back of this Doom buggy, wearing this mask and everything. And I thought it was really fun. But the Doom buggy was covered in things like barbed wire and skulls, and I thought it really fit Triple H. I thought it was a really perfect fitting thing for Triple H. Not only was it, loud and kind of, over the top, it was a really good entrance for Triple H, and it really showed the persona that he was bringing to that match. And I thought that was awesome. And I don't know what else to say about it, but I thought it was really cool, and I thought it was really fun to watch. And we all know Triple H is known for the theatrics at WrestleMania with that, like the Terminator entrance he had. And this is a bit toned down from some of that, but it was fun. It was still enjoyable, and it was still one of those over-the-top entrances for the game, Triple H. Number 3. Women headlining WrestleMania for the first time. Now, Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair put on an amazing match last night at WrestleMania in that main event slot. And I thought it was awesome. It was amazing to see the women, able to compete at that level, in that spot. These women have fought for years to show that women are not just a pretty face, that they can do what the men can do in the ring and be damn good at it. And I really enjoy watching them. I've really enjoyed watching, the likes of, Sasha, Bayley, Tamina, all of them. And definitely those 3 women in that match last night. That match last night was amazing. They proved once again that you don't have to be a man to be able to put on a great match. I've been saying this for years, and this is something that should have happened a long, long time ago. But congratulations to the women of WWE, and especially to the 3 women that were in that match last night. Number 2. Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston's been fighting in the WWE for 11 years. And over again, he's been passed over and not been given a shot at the WWE title. Finally, last night, he got that opportunity, and he cashed in on that opportunity. As Vince used to say in the past, he reached for that brass ring, and he took it. He didn't ask for it, he took it. And I thought it was awesome. It was a fun match. It was really good on both ends. Daniel Bryan was really good in it. Kofi was really good in it. And the fact that Kofi was able to pull that off in the end and win was amazing, and it's the reason it's my number 2. Not only is Kofi Kingston the first African American WWE champion, I know many are going to say, oh, The Rock, The Rock. That's a different story on a different day. But Kofi Kingston is one of my favorite wrestlers, most entertaining wrestlers that I've watched in the WWE over the years, especially with his antics in the Royal Rumble matches. But all in all, I thought it was a really good thing, and I thought it was really fun. And I really enjoyed watching his celebration with his family and kids and stuff, and the New Day after the match was over. So WWE, thank you for helping push somebody like Kofi Kingston that the fans love, and giving him a chance to go over at WrestleMania and give him that great WrestleMania moment. Number 1, Shane McMahon versus The Miz. Shane McMahon versus The Miz was one of the best matches on the card, if not the best match on the card. It was an awesome match. It was, from start to finish, it was, just packed with, energy, packed with, emotion, and just packed with nonstop action. These two people tore themselves apart telling their story and having their match. And the crowd, was into it. The crowd was really into this match. And I was really into it. I thought it was a very fitting match. I thought it was a very fitting way for the match to end. Especially, they get up on the scaffolding. And The Miz hits Shane with a suplex off the scaffolding onto this thing down below. And Shane McMahon lands on top of The Miz. And the referee has no choice but to count 1, 2, 3. But this was my favorite part of the night for sure. And my favorite part of the match probably wasn't necessarily, him going over that tall thing, this tall scaffolding. My favorite thing about the whole thing was when he went over and hit the golf cart and ended up on the ground. Shane McMahon bouncing off that golf cart and hitting the ground was just amazing to see. But anyhow, my number 1, Shane McMahon versus The Miz. Falls count anywhere. Great match. Great energy. Congratulations to those two for the great match they put on. Thank you for entertaining the fans that way. And I hope y'all are not too worse for wear after that match, but I don't know how y'all are walking this morning. Anyhow, thank you for joining me for another episode of The Wrestle Show. Be sure to subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you next time.